Welcome to the DPV podcast.
Episode 7. Can you believe it, dude? We've done this 7 times now.
I know, we're rolling.
It's going quick. We're not running out of things to talk about.
No,
Not yet.
We have 0 notes for this episode, so buckle up.
This
is
is
a good one.
This is gonna be a good one.
We're going to talk about a unique way to go see the woods and just have a good time. Some overlanding.
Yeah, but on a budget with very small overlanding vehicles. We're gonna be talking about mini biking in your backyard, basically, and you don't have to go far to see beautiful country. A great portion of the people that watch this, I'm hoping, are at least I'm guessing it's Pacific Northwest people, and there's beautiful stuff in your backyard to go see everywhere.
Yeah, and Coleman mini bikes are the perfect vehicle. I don't know about perfect, but
Perfect might be a stretch, but they're a great low-cost entry way to see a bunch of country.
yeah, so we're going to talk about a trip that we took last year on those and some tips and tricks on how you guys can do it. But first, what you been working on?
Oh, well, this last month I've been working at a paper mill. So that's been my project. Yeah, we had shut down at the mill, so I worked way too many hours. And then the first time they dropped the leash and let me get some days off, I went on vacation, saw some family. So that was good. Did a little kayaking and float in the river in Bend. That was good. Saw a bunch of overland vehicles over there. That was kind of cool.
Sweet.
Yeah. And yeah, I did get the roof rack and light bar mated to Jessica's car, so that's coming along.
Right on. It does look pretty dang awesome.
It's starting to kind of look like not a Highlander anymore.
Yeah, I had to take a double take. Whoa, what is that? Oh, it's a Highlander. There's going to be like a whole series of videos coming out on those real soon, right before your Alaska trip.
Yeah, that's going to be good. So, see some of the stuff that I did or tried to improve.
Yeah, it looks good. I like it.
So what have you been working on?
I have been working on the Big Chief.
Oh, yeah? Making it a lot more reliable and drivability a lot higher?
That is the end goal, but it gets worse before it gets better.
Oh, it always gets worse.
So one bonus you guys get from watching the podcast is you get a little sneak peek.
Yeah, a little talk about what we're actually working on.
Yeah.
Before the videos get out, because our editor is a little slow sometimes.
So
I should pay him more.
The Big Chief is completely gutted. There's no engine, no transmission, no transfer case, no
roof.
exhaust, and no roof.
I would have led with that one. No, it's gonna look so cool. Best part about Josh sent me some mock-up photos, and being that he has a background in carpentry, it was 2x4s just bolt or nailed up together. Like, yeah, this is about the rough frame of what it's gonna look like. And I was like, oh yeah, I can see your vision, and it's gonna be awesome.
Oh man, I'm so excited. So the family and I are planning on doing the Rubicon Trail next summer, so it's got to be more reliable, and I want parts that are going to be easier to come by. So sorry, AMC guys, 360's gone. We got a different power plant for it, and hopefully be building that doubler finally. I've been talking about that since we started the channel.
Oh, like 5 years ago. Yeah. And you were talking about the doubler before
YouTube.
Before YouTube, you've been talking about, I remember sitting in the apartment, you've been like, oh yeah, I could build a doubler.
Yeah.
And you've had 3 different rigs since then, but you've always wanted to build a doubler.
Yeah, I'm so excited. It's going to be awesome to finally feel what it's like to have that control of gearing.
Yeah, that's going to be sweet.
Should we talk about fantasy build? You got something for me?
Yeah, we can talk about a fantasy build. I got something for you.
Okay. Who's going first?
Let me see what I'm working with.
Oh, okay.
Last time we picked something really similar.
I know. I picked 2 rigs, but I'm gonna go with the first one.
Did sell some stuff on Marketplace this last week.
Yeah.
So that's kind of working on projects a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Funding next projects and ready.
Yeah. What am I doing? It's got a beat up hood.
It can be straightened out. You know a guy.
I know a guy. 69 Falcon Sports Coupe. $1,250?
I know.
What? Does it already comes with 2 engines? A complete 289 and one 360, mostly there. That 360 does not run at all, or 260 does not run at all. Buyer could I love it when they give you tips and tricks on how to make your money back. Buyer could sell the extra parts to recover much of the buying price because it's super easy, or he would have done it.
Yeah.
Dude, this is good. This is like this little baby falcon. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to see any pictures.
It's got a red interior that looks decent.
Oh yeah.
I'll save it this time and put the pictures in the dang podcast. Sorry about that last time.
I think this would look good with like a little bit of little rake,
Yeah?
little bigs and littles.
Yeah?
I think that 289 spool up pretty good.
Center lines will look good.
Center lines would look good. Yeah, but I do like a set of bigs and littles on a muscle car.
Yeah.
And this is kind of like I don't know if I'd call this like a little muscle car, but yeah, it kind of is. But yeah, it's
I like the lines on that
Yeah.
vintage Falcon.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, this would be. And how much they want for it? $12.50.
I know.
I feel like we could do something here.
Yeah.
I don't mind the white. I could leave it white.
Yeah.
I think maybe a racing stripe, like a dark blue racing stripe,
Okay.
offset on one side of the hood.
Yeah.
I like that. Or a British great racing green stripe.
Yeah.
I don't know, blue and white. I like that color combo.
Yeah,
too.
like the Mustangs in that same
Yeah.
era.
But I don't know. I can't see what this interior looks like. It says red. You said red.
It is red, yeah.
But yeah, I did good work. This is a good one.
That would be a fun car to big block swap.
There'd be a lot of engine up front.
Yeah.
I think the V8, or the small block, probably filled that engine bay.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be done. Easily to be done.
Yeah.
They put them in Fox bodies. I want to know how you're gonna build one of these. Oh no.
So I got a 78 Volkswagen Eurovan.
I mean, it says
It's a bay window.
It's a bay window bus. It says Eurovan because probably Facebook doesn't have it. Sometimes on Facebook Marketplace, like it won't let you put in like what it actually is. Like Facebook doesn't recognize that that's a model or something. And so I have found a lot of times that stuff will be mismarked because of that. Yeah. But this is a bay window bus.
Because I'm not a Volkswagen purist, I would put a big old rat motor right in the center.
And I'm okay with that because it is not a low light bay window. And I used to be kind of more like, I was kind of a Volkswagen snob where I was like, oh, split window only, like 67 and older. And then I was like, okay, low lights are cool. And now I'm like, should be inclusive in the hobby. And like, if you got a bus, you got a bus.
Yeah.
And yes, a highlight bay window is not a cool bus, but it would give you something where you could put a big block in it. And no one's going to be like mad at you for cutting up one of those.
Yeah. I'd either do that and make it low and fast, which going fast in the bus is sketch, but whatever. Or I would go camper van with it.
Dude, get it set at Nate's Wagons West springs in the back. I think you can put like 3 inches of lift on these.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I've seen some videos on Instagram of these things doing some pretty crazy stuff with two-wheel drive.
They do some stuff in the Sierra Nevadas with these. There's a big club of them that have off-road buses, and they're all two-wheel drive buses, and they get some gnarly places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think there's enough parts in the shop.
Oh,
to
yeah.
Just get it going.
Yeah, and it said it came with half an engine. I was like, if you just swing through a Soten on your way, you probably get the rest of the half of engine.
Yeah, plus another one.
And plus another one. Yeah, we'd be fine.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah. And it was only $2,200.
Yeah, I'd probably just leave it the color it is.
Oh, I like the velvet green.
Spend the money either on camper van suspension upgrades or tube chassis and big block.
I like the lifted camper.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, mini biking, off roading.
Yeah. So last year, we decided we've been wanting to do this trip forever.
Yeah.
We finally made it happen. We went 120 miles on Coleman mini bikes through the woods on a level like 2-3 trail on Onyx.
And 120 miles is right at the limit of what amount of miles I think a guy wants to do.
Right. This was in 2 days.
Yeah.
Or like 1.5 days.
1.5 days. But 100 miles is like that's a good amount of miles to do on it. That's a lot of miles on a mini bike.
Yeah. So tip number one is I'd say like 40 miles a day is probably the sweet spot.
Yeah. There was, after a while, like everything just vibrated and it resonated through your body the whole time. Like your arms like just go numb from just holding the throttle wide open because it was either idling or wide open throttle. I don't remember much. There wasn't much throttle modulation.
No. So your dad dropped us off in Walla Walla.
Yeah, right outside.
Yeah, right outside Walla Walla. And you had put some racks on the bike.
Yeah, I put some. They weren't for that Coleman bike, but I made it work. I put a rear rack on it and some milk crates.
Yeah, and it was like the rectangular milk crates, so it had a little bit more space than the square ones.
The your fuel capacity is like your number one concern on those, on your limiting factor on how far you can go. So yeah, we had to have some spare gas.
Yeah, we were trying to time it where we could drop down into Dayton and grab some dinner. Luckily, we made it into town where there's still at least one restaurant open.
Yeah.
So we could top off the bikes there in Dayton. But you ran out of gas before Dayton.
Like, we could dang near see Dayton.
Yeah.
From where, yeah.
You can see the glow of the town, and it's
for sure.
not a big town.
No, we were real close. I think I probably have a little more weight on my bike. Yeah.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. And, I just ran out of gas just a little bit faster.
Yeah. So those bikes are rated at like 200 pounds. And at the time of filming, I was like 230. Plus, I had
all of our gear, yeah.
60, 70 pounds of gear.
Oh, yeah. We were well over 300 each with gear and everything.
Yeah.
Bikes did well, though, with it.
They did great.
Yeah. I don't know if that 200-pound rating, I feel like that's a little.
There's got to be a
safe. Oh, it's way on the safety side.
Yeah. So we did do a lot more pavement than I was expecting on the trip. Like, it's hard to delineate on Google Maps and Onyx what's paved and what's not, but it's all good.
Some of that more aggressive stuff that we were doing, though, was right at the limit of what I would want to do on a mini bike with all my gear.
Yeah, with all the gear, for sure.
There was a couple of spots where we had to get I had to get off and like walk alongside the bike just because it was so gnarly. But I think without all the gear, it would have been a little better.
Yeah. We planned on camping one night, and we did that. And so in our gear, we had a tent. We had a few camping supplies.
Sleeping bag.
Yeah.
I
brought my little percolator coffee pot because I gotta have coffee.
Little rocket stove.
Yeah. So that was good. The first night, it was kind of cold once we started gaining elevation.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
It was the rain.
It was the middle of the night. That night of camping, it started downpour raining.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it got wet fast.
Yeah, and we're in this like little 2-man tent. You can't touch the sides, or just get all wet.
Oh yeah,
and our helmets were wet.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It was. I didn't sleep very great, but
no, it was terrible. And then it
was
rained
so awesome.
like pretty much the whole second day.
Yeah, it was quite a bit of water.
So, but we were in the Blue Mountains, and the views are gorgeous even in the rain. A lot of the road like follows the ridge, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
made it to that Mount Misery snowmobile site.
That's pretty cool. I need to make it back up that way.
Yeah, for sure. But we'll put a link down in the show notes for that video. It was an awesome trip. But if you guys want to do that kind of trip, let's come up with some tips. I'd say, yeah, you talked about the fuel capacity.
Fuel capacity, and I think if a guy was keeping it to 40 miles a day, you wouldn't run out of fuel. I feel like, because I feel we went more than 40 miles that first day. And that was the only time. I mean, once we filled up the bikes, we didn't have to fill them up again with the cans.
I think we filled them the second day.
Oh, did we?
Yeah. But we only had one can because one of our cans flew out of the truck.
Oh, and we ended up buying an extra can.
But we only used out of one can.
Yeah, we did.
And it was like a 2-gallon can.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't big. So out of 2 bikes, we filled up in Dayton, and then we used the cans one time.
Yeah.
So I think we averaged like 40 miles per gallon or something.
Which is pretty good in those little things.
Yeah. So that's pretty good for an overlander.
For wide open throttle on those bikes.
So the milk crates, I think, were a great addition because they held all of our gear very well. But I had mine not positioned very well for the backpack that I had, and I suffered that whole first day. It was so stupid. And finally, the next morning, we moved that milk crate back like 4 inches.
And it took like 20 minutes total to do.
Yeah, if
And
that.
And it was so much better riding.
Oh my gosh!
Like you could stretch your arms out a little.
Yeah,
ways.
the whole time I was just like I had like T-Rex arms. It was terrible.
Like
My back hurt so bad.
Sitting way up, like your crotch way up on the
On the fuel tank.
Yeah.
So take the time to get your setup right in the beginning because it's going to save your back, save your energy.
Yeah.
Is there anything that we brought that we shouldn't have?
No, I think we were good on what we brought.
Yeah, for food, because space and weight was a premium, we just brought those little freezer meals.
Yeah.
The hydrated meals.
The Mountain Home meals, I believe they
Yeah,
are.
I tried the Peak Refuel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had some sort of breakfast casserole thing. And homemade cookies from Mom. That also helped.
Oh, yeah. We had like 2 bags of
Cookies. We had a lot of cookies. They were good snacks, though.
They were great snacks.
And they were on top. So every time you open your bag, you're like, oh, okay, I'll grab a cookie.
Yeah, mine got smashed, though.
Yeah. The one thing I would definitely recommend is the radios. We had some rugged radios.
Oh, yeah.
So we could communicate back and forth. It would have been a lot better, I think, if we had like the button that you can buy. One of the packages or one of the accessories you can buy for those rugged radios is a throttle button or a thumb button, like push to talk, versus having to like key the mic. We have it with the microphones in our helmets, but we had to key the mic, and so you could always tell when the guy in front of you was going to talk because the bike would just jerk a little bit as Josh went to like hit the mic. It was like, oh, he's going to say something.
Plus,
Hey, dude.
it was so cold. Like, we're all bundled up in coats
yeah.
and stuff, so it's like hard to find the radio.
Oh, and you have to have gloves on when you're riding those bikes. Just the vibration through your hands. Like without gloves, I think it would just wear your wrists out
Yeah.
every day.
I would suggest, if it's possible, set up some sort of like cruise control if you're gonna be on any stretches of road where you're full throttle the whole time.
Yeah.
Which we were on a lot of stretches where we could do full throttle because just trying to hold that throttle position for extended periods of time it was hard for me.
I think just a loop on some paracord. I think a guy could get it tight on the gear and then go right over to the handlebar and get it to like stay on.
I did talk to a guy that does like enduro cross type stuff, and he talked about a strap that goes over the throttle and like hooks to your wrist.
Oh,
and it allows you to be able to relax your hand.
oh okay.
So you still have to have your hand on it, but you don't have to grip it. You can just
Yeah.
kind of rest your hand on it.
The other thing I thought about if the guy could do a pin type system.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, because on a Coleman mini bike, if you had the throttle pinned and you dump it, it's like not going to be dangerous. Like
no,
something with power.
no. But just something that you don't have to, because every time it vibrates, it just walks its way back through your hand, and so you have to just keep continuing to grab
Yeah.
it, rip it the entire time.
That was rough. We did bring a spare tire, or not a spare tire, a tire puncture kit, which I think that would be a good thing to have.
Oh, for sure.
If you're going on a long trip like this, if you're just like messing around and you got your truck up there, it probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, but anywhere you're going to be away from the vehicle,
Yeah.
and it doesn't take up any room. So even if you're sticking to the pavement, it doesn't seem like a bad idea to.
Right. Yeah. We brought a handful of tools,
Which
like,
we didn't use much, but
no, crescent wrench, screwdriver, something like that.
yeah, 10-in-1 screwdriver.
Yeah. So you want to pack as light as possible, but you want to be able to make any repairs that you might need.
Brought some baling wire, duct tape, electrical tape.
Yeah. The lights could have been upgraded. We didn't upgrade the lights before the trip.
No.
And we did a little bit of night driving, which we weren't necessarily intending on doing.
Yeah, that's probably why we didn't really look at the lights. But we started like 3 hours late.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the whole thing.
And the factory lights on those bikes are so dim.
Yeah.
It was sketch in the dark.
I would like to get the LED kits for those and see what.
There's no taillights on them from factory.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so that made it a little sketchy too. But where we're at, like, it's very low population.
Oh yeah, we didn't see another person.
Yeah.
unless we were in town.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were actually a little scared about running into town. I was like, I wonder if we're gonna get in trouble. Pulling into Dayton, and as we're pulling into Dayton, here goes a guy by on a lift truck, and I'm like, I think we'll probably be all right. Yeah, small town life. I love it.
Yeah, it's good. This is not related to what you should bring, but we did see a bear.
Yeah, we did see a bear. I had thought about bringing a handgun, like,
Yeah.
just in case, because you are kind of like open and exposed on a Coleman mini bike. There's not a lot of protection, or
Yeah.
you can't stay in the vehicle.
Yeah. We were trying to keep weight down, but that probably would have been a good idea.
Yeah, probably been.
So anytime you're in the woods, especially on a dirt bike.
Yeah.
Another thing that was pretty helpful on the trip, I think, was having the Onyx.
Yeah.
Onyx app. And so next time I'd like to get a solid mount on the handlebars for the GPS, because especially with it being cold, every time I'd have to pull my phone out of the pocket and then pull my gloves off so I could operate my phone.
Yeah, it got old.
Yeah, it was kind of a pain. But the cool thing about the Onyx app is you can filter by trail size, and we were trying to find some single track once we kind of got up in the mountains, and the Onyx has that all laid out. So that was really fun. We hit a little bit of single track.
And we hit some stuff that I hadn't seen before, which is kind of crazy that this stuff's like right in my backyard and there was still parts.
Right, yeah. And stuff that I hadn't seen before because I've only been up there in my Jeep. And so
Yeah.
a lot of that single track's pretty fun.
Yeah, it is.
So, and you can get into these Coleman bikes for what, like $1,000?
Oh, way less than that.
So
I mean,
new,
I think new they're
like 7.
7 or 8.
Yeah.
And pick them up. We see them in Marketplace for $300-400.
And there's guys that like Predator swap them. And
Yeah,
stuff.
I think that'd be kind of cool.
There's a ton of information on forums about how to mod these things.
Yeah.
And we pretty much had 0 mods.
Yeah.
Like no performance mods.
Nope. I would like to do a little bit bigger. I think you can do a little bit bigger power valve or something in them and get a little bit more top end.
Yeah, it'd be cool if you could hit like 22 miles an hour.
Yeah.
We were averaging. I mean, we could hit like 18 with all of our gear.
Yeah.
So I mean, who knows how long the clutches last with 300 pounds on those bikes.
Yeah. But taking them out here in like 2 weeks with Zeke.
Nice.
I'm gonna go for our camping trip. Take them out in the woods.
So that's another cool thing is like if you got a son or a daughter, like there's something that they can ride without having to be too old. You know?
Yeah, I mean Zeke's 9. He's been riding them now for the last 2 years, and this last year on him he was awesome. So I'm excited to go out in the woods this year. I'm gonna try to hit some of that single track and see how he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, get yourself some mini bikes. Go have some fun.
Yeah.
One of my buddies, he's picking one up for his property just to be able to check fences and stuff
That's
like
great.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, right off.
So, yeah, heck yeah. Those bikes are a ton of fun.
Yeah.
But main point is just get out there in the dirt and have some fun.
Yeah. See some wilderness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got merch.
We'll wreck it, wrench it, repeat.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Yeah. See ya.
See ya.